Basic deferred or delayed exchange time constraints. There are only a few rules which are critical to making your exchange qualify, and one of the most significant is the allowance of time in which you have available to complete a delayed or deferred exchange. So here are the two time-sensitive rules you need to remember. First important time rule. You have a total of 180 days in which to sell your relinquished property and actually buy and close on your replacement property or properties. That is called the exchange period. Also, if you buy more than one, make sure the last one you close is still within that 180-day window, or it won't qualify. Now, often you'll hear a qualifier or a caveat regarding the 180-day exchange period, which can be very important, and that is this. You actually have 180 days or whenever your tax return is due, whichever comes first. So what does that mean? This. If you close your relinquished or exchange property late in the year, say for instance around Thanksgiving, you won't have a full 180 days between then and when your tax return is due on April 15th, correct? Okay, so if that's the case for your transaction, in order to get the full 180 days, you'll be needing to file an extension in order to include your exchange on your return. That's what that tax return qualifier really means. Okay, second important time rule. In addition, after you close your relinquished or exchange property, you'll have 45 days from that closing in which to name candidate or target properties in which to exchange. So that first 45 days out of the total 180 is called the exchange identification period. Also, it's important to remember you must identify under some basic rules. The only time you don't really have to identify is if all your replacement property is already closed within that 45-day window. That's kind of de facto identification anyway, isn't it? There are two rules for identifying and one exception, which we cover elsewhere, but let me give you the rule which is used 95% of the time. It is this, the three property rule. And here you are. You can name or identify any three properties of any value, but your identification must be in writing, must be transmitted or postmarked within that 45-day period. Now you can use our online identification tool in the Exchanger portal if you prefer. It simply handles the transmission aspect electronically, and the signatures are digital. But it is pretty convenient if you're on vacation and today is your 45th day and all you have is a smartphone. But those are the basic rules.